When they come in as a sixth grader, that we enroll them in pre-algebra. Pre-algebra picks up from where they left off in fifth grade with fractions and decimals, and we work on rational numbers and solving equations. This will lay the foundation then for Algebra 1. In the spring of their sixth grade year, we have a placement test for the students. So that will determine which Algebra 1 placement they'll be in. We offer 2 Algebra 1 options. One is where we offer half of the Algebra 1 curriculum as a 7th grader, and then they finish up the second half as an 8th grader. Most students are enrolled in that path. We do have an accelerated path where they take the entire Algebra 1 curriculum as a 7th grader, and then they enroll in geometry as an 8th grader. When we get an application from students, I know that there's a placement test that's given to them, and if there's any concerns, a lot of time we, the department chair and myself, will get an email from the parents or from the admissions office wanting to know what additional work that they can have if they feel like that they need to up their math a little bit. A lot of times they're just right perfect exactly where they need to be. Every student, we will find a place for every student and we'll meet the needs of every student. We want them to have a strong foundation of the skills that we've taught them here in the middle school. But we also want to make sure that they have strong mathematical reasoning where they can look at an answer and know, oh, that's not right. That's like I've done something wrong. So we would like for them to have some mathematical reasoning. And we also want them to know that any type of math, any form of math can be tied into the real world. And so we like to do those kinds of projects. For example, geometry is in everyday architecture. Looking at the slope of a line, of an equation of a line, will lead into reading business reports, that we can tie everything that we have done in the middle school into some kind of real life application, that they will see it again. That all of the math classes look the same, we are structured the same, but there's a variety of different activities that happen. Usually we have an activity to open up the lesson, so it sets up kind of an anticipation for what they're going to be learning that day. There's direct instruction, but direct instruction can look different. We can do videos, we can do lecture, we can also do reading. Often we'll flip the classroom where the students will watch a video as homework and then come in and do guided practice with some problems. We have small groups working on projects. Sometimes we're collecting data. Some of the fun things that we like to do, for example, is take like a package of Skittles and count up the number of different colors that are in there. That way we can then take that and talk about ratios and proportions. So we're always looking for hands-on activities to reinforce the skills that we're learning. A lot of the work that we do is to build on their confidence, that when they come in they say, I hate math, or I'm not going to be good at math. We try to hit the reset button on that, and we're looking at turning that into a growth mindset where we say it's okay to make a mistake because we're going to learn from that mistake, that we're going to grow from that mistake, or find something that they are particularly good at in math. Maybe it's a very narrow scope, but we're always looking at turning that negative into a positive. What I'm most proud of our department is the commitment of our faculty in the math department, that they meet the individual needs of every student. They're looking out for what's best for that student. Every one of us is here early before school and stays late after school to work with any student that requests it. Sometimes we ask the student to meet with us as well. We have a math lab where one teacher manages the math lab, and students from any grade level can come and visit us for extra help. And I think that just makes us really unique, that we are here to support that student. And I think that some days it feels like if I have 80 sixth graders, for example, I feel like some days I'm doing 80 different lesson plans, trying to meet the individual needs of every student and finding the best in them in their pursuit of math. So teaching chose me, really. I was an engineer in the Kansas City area for 16 years, and then I had this opportunity to come here and start teaching, and I found out that I love to teach. I love math so much that that's my passion, is teaching math. And what gets me up every day is thinking, about the lesson, and maybe I've thought of a different way to teach the lesson. I mean, after 17 years, you have to find something different. We are looking for after the best for that student. We want the very best for that student. But not only that, the school is not just the four walls that we have here. That the community is so welcoming. Whether you're a teacher, whether you're a student, whether you're a set of parents, that we all come together, help each other out. I've never felt like so much as a place where there's a feeling and sense of a family, that everyone's here for the betterment of the student, but yet we're all here for each other as well.